AECC Global Melbourne Q, the show where we prove the world's most livable city is also the most quizable city. What keeps bringing the people back? Well, keep watching and you just might find out.
That's right. Play along at home and see how you rate against our special teams. This is the Queen of Questions, your co-host Suhasini.
And this is the King of Comments, your co-host Michael.
Thank you.
We've made it to round one of the semi-finals tonight. Only the best, most knowledgeable and lucky teams have made it this far.
That's right, and we've made it this far too, so pretty lucky. They've faced dozens of questions though, and they've won their way through to the special themed rounds and now through the quarterfinals.
Well, one more victory and that will see them into the final to play for the grand prize, which is...
The winning team gets a fabulous $2,500 hamper including education services from AECC Global, a 2-night stay at Phillip Island from YHA Australia, a Melbourne entertainment book from Entertainment Publications, and a gourmet chocolate hamper from Junction.
Amazing! And the winners of this episode get a Kobo reader courtesy The Couch.
Wow, that's pretty exciting. I just got community experience. But ladies and gentlemen, a lot for you guys to play for. You mentioned though before that there were themed episodes. Are we still doing those?
That's right. Tonight our theme is immigration and cultural precincts in Melbourne. We will be looking at the people who have come to this city and the rich contribution they've made.
Awesome, okay. So different types of people and who have made the city what it is today. That sounds great, I like it.
That's right, and as always on AECC Global Melbourne Q, we have 3 rounds of questions. At this time with a twist, which we will talk about just before the rounds. But first up, we have the easy peasy round with easy questions for everyone, but a little bit harder because it's the semi-final.
Good. Then we have the visual round, or as we like to call it, the picture book round.
And lastly, the fair dinkum round, the race to the finish. It's a buzz-in round of rapid-fire questions.
That's right. The questions are here, our teams are here. So why don't we see who's joining us tonight and meet our teams?
Right, and we also have a surprise team, but let's meet them all. Hello, Team Summon Melbourne.
Hi.
Hi.
A lot of fans of you guys.
Welcome back, and can you introduce yourselves and your team again?
Okay, we're from Summon Melbourne. I'm Irti.
And my name is Leonie.
And
Summon Melbourne is we're a group of traditional dancers from Indonesia.
Great.
So we do a lot of performance in Melbourne.
Great. Well, looks like it. That means you're very well prepared for tonight's show, isn't it?
We hope so.
We hope so too.
We'll find out very soon. Thank you very much. Team LPG, the surprise wildcard entry.
Welcome to the show.
Yes. So how did you come back? Tell us all about it. I believe you were asked a question and you had a winning answer that brought you back. What was your answer?
So basically our answer was that we learned a lot from here. So it's just been a couple of months to me in Australia and I learned a lot. So we just learned a lot from here. So we wanted to learn more and we made so many friends over here.
Awesome. Well, we learned a lot from that answer. Thank you for being here.
And can you introduce yourselves and your team again?
Yes, our team is LPG, that stands for Latrobe Postgraduates. And I'm Ishan.
And myself, Danish.
All right. And what will you do differently this time?
Well, we're sticking to the same strategy and hope it works this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thanks for being here. And we'll move on to our final team, Vietnamese. How you guys going? Welcome back and introduce yourselves and your name.
Right, my name is Eric.
And I'm Sophie.
I'm Team Vietnamese because we come from different countries. So I'm from Indonesia.
And I'm from Vietnam.
Yeah.
So combined.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
And
Took me a
what
while.
have you been up to lately?
Just
Apart
working
from-
and studying.
Okay.
Just fixing names together. It takes a lot of work.
And are you well prepared for tonight's episode?
Quite a bit. We did research about Melbourne and history, but yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah. How'd that go?
Well, we'll find out very soon, won't we?
Well, we will,
see.
I
All
guess.
right, great. Well, let's give them all a big hand.
Awesome. I know what that sound of extended applause means. It's time for the first round.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, in the first round, the team get 5 questions each. 10 points for every correct answer and no points off for an incorrect answer. However, the twist is, An incorrect answer means that the question passes on to the next team, who have a chance to make 10 points if they answer that correctly.
Okay, I like that twist. So make sure you guys listen carefully and pay attention. Also, don't do that.
Yes, don't twist,
Yeah.
and that applies to you as well.
All right, we all ready?
Okay, if everyone's ready, let's begin the easy peasy round of the first semi-final. Okay, first question to Team Summon Melbourne. Name the museum located in the old Customs House, which displays Australia's immigration history.
The Immigration Museum.
Correct.
All right, LPG. Which street gets credit for the birth of Melbourne's favourite cafe culture?
Lygon Street.
That is correct.
All right, via Tunisia. Melbourne is home to the largest Greek-speaking population outside of Europe. True or false?
True.
Correct.
All right, Summon Melbourne. In which year did the first immigrants from Britain sail direct to Melbourne? Is it either A, 1830 or B, 1839?
A, 1830.
That's incorrect, which means the option to answer goes over to LPG.
1839.
That's correct, 50-50, and they got it wrong. So I think we see that goes.
There's a factor of luck always in play. All right, question for LPG. In which year did the first non-British immigrant ship arrive into Melbourne? Is it A, 1838 or B, 1848?
1838.
Correct, question passes.
1848.
1848 is correct.
All right, which means back to you guys for a question. From which country did the first non-British immigrant ship arrive into Melbourne? Is it A, Germany or B, France?
Germany.
That is correct. Lucky we don't have to do that one again.
Okay, Summon Melbourne. In which decade did the gold rush attract immigrants from various parts of the world into Melbourne?
1880s.
Correct, question passes.
1851.
50s is the decade we're looking for. That's
Good
correct.
work. It's now your turn for a question, guys. A £10 poll tax on Chinese immigrants was introduced in 1855. True or false?
It's true.
It is true, correct.
Okay, via Tunisia. What was the name of the vessel carrying Chinese immigrants that was prevented from disembarking following a ban on Chinese immigrants in 1888? Was it A, Hong Kong or B, Afghan?
Afghan.
Correct.
Good work. Over to Saman, Melbourne. In which year during the economic depression did the oldest continually published foreign language newspaper first appear? A, 1882 or B, 1892?
1882.
That is incorrect. Tension. That's, I think, correct.
All right, Team LPG, your question is, in 1892, a conference of colonial governments extended restrictions on Chinese immigration to all non-Europeans. Is that true or false?
That's false. False.
It's incorrect. Question passes. True is correct.
All right. Over to Vietnamese, time to answer an official question. In which year did the Commonwealth Immigration Restriction Act introduce the dictation test, making it easy to exclude non-British immigrants? Either A, 1910 or B, 1901?
1910.
Incorrect.
1901.
I'm in Melbourne. In which decade was the Labour Party's long-standing commitment to a white Australia policy removed from its party platform?
In the 50s?
Which
1950s?
1950s? Ooh, incorrect. Question passes.
1972.
Incorrect again. Question passes. Pass.
I'll take the answer. Got the answer here. 1960s.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, I'm really smart.
All right. Well, no team gets points for that question.
We're moving on to the next question, though, for LPG. In which decade did the first refugees arrive from Vietnam fleeing civil war and political conflict?
1940s, 1940s.
The 1940s? Incorrect, so we're going to give you guys a shot to guess.
1949.
It's incorrect, so we'll give you guys a shot.
1970s.
That is correct.
And the final question to Team Vietnamese. In which decade did the first significant amount of African refugees arrive, mostly from Ethiopia? Take a guess.
1860.
Incorrect. Question passes. Quick.
80s? 1980s?
Correct.
Just what I was about to say. That is the end of the first round though, guys.
All right, well, it's time for a short break, but maybe a last-minute chance for some study of Melbourne immigration knowledge.
Fine, I'll head off and catch a trainer and see if I can have a look at some stuff during the break.
Yes, well, be quick, but make sure you're back in time for the next round of AECC Global
Melbourne Q.
Hi everyone, I'm Jenny.
I'm Sue.
And together we're from Chai Junction. At Chai Junction we do a number of creative projects that involve international students and young people.
So stuff like theatre, film, TV, including the TV show you're watching right now, AECC Global Melbourne Q. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, and you may want to join in our next project. So keep watching and say ciao. AECC Global Melbourne Q, and Michael's back as well.
I just made it back from the train, and I think I've worked out what you were talking about.
What is it? That's right, the best place to get all the information about immigration in Melbourne.
Yep.
Don't let us down.
Okay. Was it the Immigration Museum?
Very good.
Thank you. Obviously not that puffed. Just read off a script.
All right. Well, have you been there before, though?
Backstage, yes, I have. No, I haven't been to the Immigration Museum before. Never been past it, though. Never actually been in.
Right. Well, I've been meaning to go there as well, actually.
Oh, so maybe we can go there as a date one time.
Maybe. Well, I'll think about it. But anyway.
Why don't we think about the scores then?
Yes.
All right. Let's have a look at them now. Scores are currently Summon Melbourne on 40 points. Good work. LPG on 40 points also, and Vietnamese on 50 points.
Very good work.
But that's only round one. There's still a lot more to go. What's up next?
Well, up next is round 2, isn't it? The picture book round,
cool.
which is visual clue time.
Right.
In this round, 10 points for the correct answer, and again, no points off for the incorrect answer, but question passes if the team answers incorrectly.
Okay, pressure is on, but that's the way it is with semi-finals. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the questions in the picture book round.
Ta-da!
All right, Summon Melbourne. On which street can you find the 24-hour Greek restaurant Stalactites?
Russell and Lonsdale.
That is correct.
Great. Team LPG. The Paramount Corporate Centre is a shopping centre in which cultural precinct?
Chinatown?
Correct.
All right, Vietnamese. On which street can you find the...
Tianjin Garden.
Spring Street.
Oh, good. Well done, Sue and the Vietnamese. That is correct.
That's right. The Tianjin Garden marks the eastern entrance of Chinatown, for your information.
And pronunciation.
Okay. Team Summon Melbourne. What is the name of this popular snack, which was developed in Melbourne by Chinese chef William Wing Young for his restaurant Wing Lee around 1945?
Dim Sims.
Dim Sims. Correct. Looks like you eat a lot of dim sims.
Yeah, I was going to say the chicken wing Lee, but it's not. Over to LPG. In which decade was the first espresso machine imported into Melbourne by an Italian-owned cafe?
Oh. 1940s.
Incorrect.
1950s.
Correct.
That's right, 1954 to be exact. Very good. Okay, Team Vietnamese, from which country does the popular snack souvlaki originate?
Greeks.
Greece is correct.
Good work. Over to Saman, Melbourne. Museo Italiano tells the story of Victoria's Italian community with a strong focus on Carlton's Italian heritage and history. On which street is it located? Is the answer written there somewhere? Blurred out?
Lygon Street?
That's incorrect, so we're going to move on.
Russell Street.
That is also incorrect.
Little Bus Street?
That's also incorrect. We were looking for Faraday Street. That's all right.
All right, question 2, Team LPG. Name this museum that was founded in 2007 to promote an understanding of the rich cultural traditions of ancient and contemporary Greece.
Is it Royal Exhibition Building?
Sorry, incorrect. Question passes.
Hellenic.
Hellenic Museum is correct.
Good work. And now for the final official question of the round for you guys. Name the street on which the Chinese Museum and Visitor Centre is located in Chinatown.
Littlebrook Street.
That's incorrect. We're going to move on.
You only have 5 seconds. I think
Little Collins Street?
incorrect. Question passes.
Russell Street.
Incorrect. Cohen Place.
Common Place. All right. That is the end of the picture book round, though. So, yeah.
That is, well, things are heating up, isn't it?
Absolutely. Very hot in here.
And it's time to take a short break. If you guys go onto our Facebook page now, you can let us know where your family origins are.
Yeah, awesome.
Help us build a world map of viewers.
Yeah, let's see how many different countries and places we can check off when we come back for more
AECC Global Melbourne Q.
Welcome back. You are watching AECC Global
Melbourne Q. Semi-final number 1 is almost done.
Rhyming, good.
We're this close to getting our first grand finalist team locked in. But now, time for a score check. How about that?
Let's do it.
Okay, Team Southern Melbourne on 60 points. LPG on 50 points, and Vietnamese on a whopping 90 points.
Ooh, good stuff. Just don't get too comfortable. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, because we've still got the bonus question to go. And this time the audience might have a say in the final result tonight.
Right, well, every week on this show, we give one question to the audience. Usually, the audience member who gets the answer right gets to gift 10 points to a team of their choice. But in this semi-final, they can either gift 10 points to a team of their choice, or they can take 10 additional points from another team and gift 20 points to a team of their choice.
Wow. Wow, very tense. And I wonder if the audience has done their homework.
Well, we'll find out soon, won't
Yes,
we?
we do.
So, are you guys ready? Excellent. So question for you is, we've talked about the Immigration Museum many times on this show. On which street is the Immigration Museum located?
All right, so we have a hand in the audience, and we're going to go with the girl on the far right, my far right. So the far end, thank you so much. And what do you think the answer is?
Flinders Street.
That is correct. Great work. Congratulations. And what is your name?
Emma.
Emma. Awesome work, Emma. Now, you have a tough choice. You can either take 10 points and give it to any team of your choice, or take 10 points off a team and give 20 points to another team.
I'm not very mean, so I'm going to be nice and I'm going to give 10 points to Sam and Melbourne.
Awesome.
Well, do you want to read out the updated scores?
I'll love to do it now. Updated scores means Saman and Melbourne are now sitting on 70 points, LPG on 50 points, and Vietnamese on 90 points.
Ooh, Sam and Melbourne get close to Vietnamese.
Yes.
And our lovely member of the audience wins a goodie bag courtesy AECC Global. Thank you for your answer.
What happens now?
Well, now is the fair dinkum round. Fair and square. There are 3 minutes of rapid fire questioning. If you know the answer, buzz in and there are 10 points for you.
Awesome.
But
Yes, but There are 5 points off if you answer incorrectly.
That's right. When you buzz in, wait for Michael to call on you before you answer, or else you might lose 5 points.
Yes, no one's often waiting for me to call on them. But in this case, let's just have a deep breath and hold around a minute. Now, let's go. Are you ready? All right.
Yes. All right, let's do a quick test of the buzzers. Okay.
Looking good.
All right, everything's okay, and your 3 minutes start now. The term multiculturalism was formalized in 1978. True or false?
Hang on, guys. Wait for me to answer. So what happens? We lose points.
Okay. Immigration from Britain was always favoured in the 19th century. True or false?
LPG. True.
True is correct. Name the street on which the Greek Centre for Contemporary Culture is located.
Someone in Melbourne.
Russell Lonsdale.
Lonsdale is correct. Name the chef who created the Chinese-inspired snack dim sum.
Vietnamese.
Xin Liu.
Sorry, that's incorrect. We're looking for William Wing Young.
Chicken wing hung.
What was the name of William Wing Young's restaurant?
Someone Melbourne.
Wing. Chicken wing.
Incorrect. It was Wing Lee. Close. All right, moving on.
Time round.
Immigration declined during economic depression period of 19... Sorry, once again, immigration declined during the economic depression period of 1890s, but doubled during the 1930s depression. Is that true or false?
Vietnamese. Oh, I'm going to have to take off points for that one.
All right. Wool exports from Victoria reached almost £5 million in the mid-1840s. True or false?
Vietnamese.
True is correct. The Chinese Museum was built by Coen Brothers. True or false?
LPG. Oh, you did answer before I answered. Sorry about that.
How many levels of exhibition space does the Chinese Museum have?
Vietnamese.
5 is correct. You can only find Chinese food outlets in Chinatown. True or false?
LPG. Sorry, negative points.
Okay. In which language was the oldest continually published foreign language newspaper published in?
Someone in Melbourne.
French.
Correct. What is the name of the Italian museum on Faraday Street?
Vietnamese.
Hellenic.
Ooh, that's incorrect. It's Museo Italiano. Casa del Gelato represents authentic flavors of which country?
LPG.
Italy.
Italy is correct. Caroline Chisholm was commemorated on the $5 note for being one of the first to assist immigrant women and families. True or false?
Someone.
True.
True is correct. There was an anti-Chinese immigration legislation enforced in 1855, which was repealed in 1860s. True or false?
True. Vietnamese. Negative points. Sorry about that.
Laws restricting Chinese immigration were reintroduced in 1880s. True or false?
LPG.
False.
True, actually. In which building was the first international exhibition held in Melbourne in 1880?
Vietnamese.
Real exhibition.
Royal Exhibition Building, correct. On the corner of which street and Flinders Street is the Immigration Museum located?
Vietnamese.
King Street.
William Street and Market Street.
That's right, but unfortunately we can't accept that. Market Street was the correct answer. With which culture is the dragon associated?
LPG.
China.
Chinese is correct.
That's time.
That's time. All right, well, looks like we have the final scores. So how about listening to them? Does anyone want to hear the final score? Okay. Looks like everyone does.
Yes.
All right, Team Southern Melbourne on 95 points. LPG on 60 points. Team Vietnamese also on 95 points. It's a tie.
Tiebreaker.
All right, so, well, this is the first time it's happened and in the semi-final, so that means we're going to have a tiebreaker question.
Cool.
Okay,
I broke my tie off.
Well, break it. I'm going to ask a question. Both of you can buzz in if you know the answer. Again, wait for Michael to call out. And the team, if you get the answer right, you win the semi-final. If you get it wrong, however, the other team wins. Which culture does the Antipodes Festival celebrate?
Vietnamese.
Greek.
Greek is correct. That makes Vietnamese the winner of today's semi-final.
Yes, good work. All right, Team Summon, Melbourne and LPG, great job on making it this far. Thank you so much. Thanks for giving it your best. Good effort.
Very good effort. And Vietnamese, well done. You have won yourself a Kobo reader courtesy The Couch on 69 Burke Street,
Awesome.
which is a drop-in centre for international students.
Great.
And you are also one step closer to winning the grand prize, which is...
The winning team gets a fabulous $2,500 hamper, including education services from AECC Global, a 2-night stay at Phillip Island from YHA Australia, a Melbourne entertainment book from Entertainment Publications, and a gourmet chocolate hamper from Chai Junction.
Awesome. Very, very exciting. And just one episode more to go before the final.
That's right. Are you guys excited? Yes. Are you guys excited?
Excited to leave, but we'll get there.
Well, we can't wait,
Personally.
but that's the end of tonight's episode, however. Thanks very much to our sponsors, our supporters, our lovely teams for being such great sports, and the world's most lovable audience.
Good work. Awesome, great. And audience, continue your support by dropping on our Facebook page and posting a comment and giving us a like for our show. That'd be great.
That's right, and tune in again next week for another intense semi-final where the stakes get higher, and get your dose of Melbourne knowledge only on
AECC Global Melbourne Q.